I'm just going to make that so we can't really see it. Hi everyone. So it doesn't distract you. How's your practice been, you superstar?
Yeah.
Yeah. That means every day listening and every day practicing. How long is it? 2.5 years?
No, 3.
3 and...
3 and like a half almost.
It's
Wasn't
it April?
It's more than 3.5.
It's amazing. Every single day. And catch ups when you're ill. You're wonderful. Alrighty. Gosh, it's the last day in November already. Right. So we've done a little warm up. We've tuned. I need to record the piano for you.
Yeah.
That's going to be very exciting for those people watching online. Let's do finger flexibility exercises. So can you put your violin down on the chair there very carefully? This is not a very, or on the floor, but just not where the door will open onto it. Yeah. It's not a very good room for putting violins down. It's very good for taking notes. Right, so we haven't done any yet, have we?
No.
Okay, step the sweat right off. Right, so first of all, what you're going to do is make a brilliant bow hold and perfect feet. Very good. Can you make yourself a little circle? And can you make your bow go down and up within the circle, just using your fingers? So it's really easy to make it go in and out because you just go exactly what you're doing at the moment. Like you open your hand and then close your hand and it goes in and out. What we're trying to get is for it to go down and up, which is much harder, yeah? So extend your fingers down towards the floor. Yeah, try and keep your thumb right on the corner so that even when you've extended it, what's happened, let go of this hand, is that this joint has sort of gone more open. That's it. But it hasn't clicked into being straight, because as soon as you click it into being straight, then it's not going to bend very easily. So what we're looking for is going like this way, so it's like this becomes much more open, but it hasn't clicked into being like that.
Okay.
And then pick it up. So when you're, do you want to take a video?
No, I want to try it myself.
Okay, yeah, go for it. It's been a while since we made a bow hold together. Don't put your thumb in the toilet.
Sorry.
Okay, so.
But not clicking it into place.
Yeah,
Lyla, you
so you
always
go
have to
down
click
like
the
this, and then,
very-
yeah. That's a lovely bow hold, and then the extension is this way, yes. But do you see what happened just then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
what you
want it
want exactly is
I don't
more to
want
be on
this,
this
right?
corner. Exactly, more to be on that corner so that when you come down, don't try and do it from your wrist, just let me pull. So you come this way, and so your little finger will be entirely extended,
Okay.
but then your thumb has actually just kind of gone like this more.
Okay.
But I mean, unless you've been secretly practicing at home,
No,
it would be
Lyla will do it much
it
better.
would be quite unusual for you to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so what you can
So-
do is sit on that. See, don't pick up, don't forget to pick up your violin first, and put your elbow on the rest. Yeah, and then just stay and just see if you can practice tapping. So you're not moving your wrist. Yeah, but can you make it more up and down? That's it. The picking up, counterintuitively, it's the picking up that kind of you have to think more actively about doing. Good. So when you're down, it's like your third and fourth fingers are at a diagonal to your hand. Can you just go down and stay there? And they want to be more what's the word? Sorry. You want to think about trying to keep the hair going in the straight line, not just pushing outwards. Can you see if I put my finger here, I can go out and in really easily, but going down and up is much more difficult. Yeah? So let's just try 25 taps every day. They take 1 second, even if you're finding them tricky. And then also I want you to write your whole name. And you're not allowed to move your wrist. So if you feel that you want to hold your wrist, or you want mum to hold your wrist, that's fine. I could even lend you...
Should I do it in cursive?
Yes, please. All capitals, actually. Doesn't really matter.
That is ugly handwriting for.
Yeah, it's really bad handwriting. That's definitely going to be true. I'm just trying to think if this is going to be something that would be fun to use so that you don't. I got this for vibrato. No, that's impossible. So don't use that. But if you do want to hold your wrist with your other hand or get mum to, that's also fine. Okay? So you've got 2 finger flexibility exercises. You're going to write your whole name with your elbow on the table. Yeah? And try and use your fingers as much as possible. So you're basically just practicing manipulating the bow with your fingers. Yeah? Without it dropping. And then you're going to do the 25 taps.
Okay, I wrote it down.
Is that as much as you think you want, or do you want one more that's actually on the string?
I think that should be good. For
That's enough. Okay, cool. Well done. So, finger flexibility.
I need to understand something.
Yes,
what
ma'am.
we're doing to the fingers here is basically extending them downwards this way, like this way.
Yeah, why don't we take a video as well? Yes,
Yeah.
you are correct. Yeah.
Let's take a video as well. Like that.
Yeah? So at the beginning, we're not too worried about exactly what happens, but what's easy to do is push your bow away from you by extending your fingers and your thumb, and then pull it back in. But if you think about what this is for, Lyla, is so that when you're playing on the string, you've got the ability to actually play with just your fingers, so that when you add it all up, you can do all of the different things on your bow. So what that looks like in the air is actually much more down and up, like on an angle. So your first finger sort of doesn't really change position, it's just the knuckle, and your third and fourth fingers push down at an angle that way and pick up. That's why it's a really weird movement. And your thumb just sort of opens up and comes back, opens up and comes back. So you want to avoid clicking your thumb into being straight, because then when you pick it up, it'll just stay straight probably. You want to avoid going away too much, but to start off with, anything is going to be helpful to build flexibility. But eventually what you're looking for is like what we did at the beginning, which I think was a bit too optimistic of me, is going up and down within a little ring like that. Yeah? So you're going to start, just rest your elbow on the table and practice tapping. And then you're going to write your name, your full name. And it's really just a practice moving the bow around and not losing it. And if you do lose it, being able to get it back. Okay? Lovely. All right, how's your Vivaldi going? Or do you want to do Czardash next?
Yeah.
Okay?
Czardash?
Yes, please.
It's just the last part with the actual last part that we didn't learn in the.
Oh yeah, the one we
Yeah.
haven't done yet.
Yeah. Sometimes I've been skipping it because I basically can't do it.
Yeah, fair enough.
You only skipped it a couple of times.
Yeah, I was twice, and it was yesterday and then the day before yesterday.
Sorry, the stand is not very high. There we go, that's a bit better. Okay, so let's have a look at that first, and then we'll go through the whole thing. This has got to be one of the terrible stands, never mind.
You
Right.
want me to bring another one?
No, it's fine, thank you, love. Okay, so from the box, this is McLean Czardash for 3 violins, which we're doing in group. So, from there, this speed. Etc. Ready, go. Yeah, so one more time, be careful for that C sharp, yeah? Good, slow watching. second again. So from there. Right, what's going to help?
Playing the notes right.
Yeah, what's going to help you to be able to play the notes right?
A box.
You've got a box already.
Oh yeah, I do.
What am I doing, Lyla?
Oh, you're writing with fingers.
Ah, yes. Why is that okay in this bit when it's not normally what we try and do elsewhere?
Because it's second position.
Yeah, because it's a really confusing in second position because your whole life you've learnt that ones and threes live on lines and twos and opens live in spaces, and suddenly, the other way around. Right, let's try it again. Oh, did I write the 4 in the last note? Yes, good. Okay, so same place from the B. Good. How are you getting on with these?
I've been doing it way slower than
Good.
that.
I'm really pleased to hear that. Please show me. Okay, always over the fingerboard. With some gusto. Come on.
I'm trying to
Be
find
brave. Be brave. Yes, wonderful. Good. Good. Oh. Lovely, but you missed that one out.
Oh.
So if you've got lots of pizzicato, watch my fingers. If you've got lots of pizzicato, like something like that, I highly recommend you put your thumb on the corner there. When you're doing things like this, which is like a flourish, isn't it? You don't want to do that because, first of all, you don't have time. And second of all, you want that circular, sort of like retakes with the bow, yeah? So you have to hold your bow hold exactly as it was and stick out your first finger, and that's what you're going to use over the fingerboard. Yeah? Fantastic. Let's try one more time, as slowly as you need. Over the fingerboard. Why? Why do we need it over the fingerboard?
So that sounds better.
Yes, why does it sound better?
Because it's like not. Because these are like stretched out more. No, wait, what? I don't actually know.
Well, what's on there that's not on there?
Rosin.
Yes, rosin all over your finger that make it very sticky and disgusting. Over. Good, yeah. Good. Bit louder. Yeah, fortissimo. Yes. No, love. You missed the note. There are 4 before the bottom A. 5 altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes? You're missing a whole chord out. 1, 2, 3. 1. Got it?
Did I actually miss that one out?
Yeah, both times. Go. This way. Good. Much better. Well done.
10 out of 10.
Soon. Good. So much better. Keep doing it, and you can practice the left hand separately from the right hand. If you don't want to practice the pizzicato and the chords at the same time, you can practice. Yeah, or you can. Just don't forget that eventually you have to go back to pizzicato. Otherwise, the ending of that piece would be very interesting in group. Okay, good. Well done. So let's play it through. I'll turn the page for you there. I'm going to play first violin part. And we'll see how it goes. I'm going to play actually third and then first when you come in, yeah? So. Don't you come in. Yeah, sorry, I forgot that it was a borrowed piano. Good following. Nice, well done, Lyla. Ooh, F natural, please. What? Did you hear what I said?
Wait.
What did I say? What did I say, sweetie?
I don't know.
Okay, F natural, please.
On what?
That's why I
part?
asked you if you heard what I
On
said.
what part?
On that note. What note is this? Okay, stop playing. What note is it?
F natural.
Yes. Can you play me an F natural?
On third.
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Yeah. We need to get those two downs. I didn't do it,
Oh, yeah.
so that
Forgot
would
about
not
that.
help. Sorry. Let's go from there. Well done. Good.
Oh.
Okay, well done. So do you remember the first always go dum ba dum ba? Yeah?
Yeah. So you have to wait for me to go. That's why it's so helpful to play it with someone else. Really, really well done, darling. Brilliant. Okay, so let's go from the presto. 1, 2, 2, 2, off, 2. Ready, my turn. Good. No, so it goes me, you. Yes. done. Do you want to do that one more time to really nail that? Dum, da, yum, ba, 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 ba.
Not from the beginning.
Just from the presto. Really, really good. Well done. Well, don't worry about the counting because you're fantastic at it. So 1, 2, my turn. Yeah. Sorry, I read your part instead of playing the one I'm doing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
C sharp.
Good. So if there's not a sharp, you've got a blue 2. Yeah. Well done. One more time, sorry. Well done. Push your 2 higher. Big, big, big sound. With me, with me. Yeah, well done. Very good. Wow, it's so good already. How long have you had that music? 3 weeks or something? Well, you've had it for ages, but since you were like, she's not going to be the only one who's looked at it ahead of time.
About 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks. It's amazing.
Very,
We
very,
haven't really
very.
played it every day. We haven't actually played this part that much.
Well, that's fine. But you do have to get it to. Dom.
It's a beautiful piece.
It's a great piece, isn't it?
Yeah, really energetic.
It's way it's way easier with like another person
Yeah.
playing.
And it's also way
That
easier
one
than most of
plays.
book 5, even though it sounds hard.
No, it's easier. Like it's
It's
hard.
easier actually than most of book 4, to be
No,
honest.
It's harder for me because I haven't played it with like anyone else while I'm practicing. But like it's easier because like the timing is easier.
Yes. Good. Well done. Very nice. I've put your sticker on your book.
Thank you.
Yay,
Good. So you know what to do with that, don't you? Great. How's your sight reading going, sweetie?
How is it going?
No, how? Okay, let me rephrase. I'll rephrase, Your Honour, as they say in court. How are you feeling about it?
Feeling better about it.
Great.
Yeah.
That's what we want. It's not going to go from feeling rubbish about it to feeling great about it overnight. It's a gradual process. Right. So, number 1. Can you tell me, just play on an open string, no slurs, how you would play that first rhythm? Or to duh, you can say it to me if you want. Sorry, I wasn't clear. Keep going for the whole first 2 bars. Okay, so that's not bad because I can see what you mean, but that. Hello. Hi. Hello.
Thank you very much.
Hello. Oh, those are for the kitchen. Those bags. Thanks.
What's that?
You can bring me tea, I'll give you bin bag. So, these 2 are not the same speed as those 2, are not the same speed as those 2, are they? Yeah? So, can you think again? Okay. How many of those fit into one of those?
One. No.
That would make them the same.
So like 2.
2. Yeah, so if you're going to play da da da, how do these 2 go? Sing it for me. Da da da.
Da da.
No, that's the same. That's the same, Lyla. If 2 of these fit into one of these, are they going to go faster or slower than these ones?
Slow.
Slower. So da da da.
Da da.
Yes, and then how many of these fit into those?
1.
No, that makes them the
Wait.
same, darling.
Oh, same. Wait, what? 2.
2. So that goes twice as slowly again.
Oh.
Yeah. So the rhythm would be.
Getting slower.
Yeah. Perfect! That's exactly right. Well done. Now, so if you can work out your key. What's the major key that your key signature gives you?
It's G minor.
I saw you clock that. Yes, well done. Good looking skills. What key does 2 flats tell you in the major? How do you find the major key from flats?
G major.
Sorry?
Wait, is it G major?
No. Can't be G major and G minor, can it?
Oh.
Do you remember? Or do you want me to remind you about the
C
flats?
major?
Okay, if you're going to guess, I would rather tell you. If you look at the flats, is there anything in your mind that is coming back about how to use the flats to find the key? And if there's not, just say there's not and I'll tell you.
Forgot how
Okay,
to do it.
So when you've got flats in the key signature, as long as you've got more than one, the flat before the last is your keynote.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah? So what major key would this be in if it was in the major key?
Do I have to look at the E major? E. Wait.
You have to look at the flats. Find the second to last flat. What is it?
B flat.
And so
Major.
therefore, well done. Good. So you didn't fall into the trap of mixing up major and sharps and flats and minor. That's really good, because the whole point about keys is that you've got one major and one minor for every key signature, because it's the same notes on the piano, or well, on your violin, but just in a different order. Yeah? So that's why we call them relative minor. So G minor is the relative minor of B flat major, and that means it's the same notes, it's just which one you make more important. Yeah? So could you play me a B flat major scale, please? 2 octaves. 2 octaves. Good. Two octaves, please. Well done. Very good. Now can you play me natural G, natural minor, starting on open G? You will use the same fingers. So go a bit slower and play all naturals except B flat and E flat. Now F natural. Good. Brilliant. Fantastic, Lyla, well done. So it's really important to be able to play the natural minor scale, because that's the one that uses the notes in the key signature, and the harmonic and the melodic minors change the notes. Are you familiar with this whole minor scales thing?
I am.
Okay, so the natural minor is just literally the notes from the key signature.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Okay, so can you work out the first 2 bars with the notes? Remind me what the rhythm is, just play it on A again. Good, well done. Just be careful falling into the trap and making that longer. 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and so it goes dum dum.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
it was just a semiquaver. Yeah, good. Good. Okay. Practice whatever you would like.
Do I have to do the two first bars?
I think that would be a good idea, yes, don't you?
1, 2, 1, 2.
Not bad at all. We need to make it a little bit more rhythmic at the beginning. Good. Rest. Good. Well done. Good. Oh, no, careful. Well done. Yes? Well done. That's really great. That's a hard one. Can you just play the last 2 bars and be really careful with the final bar? So, da-dum, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, bum. Yeah, because you didn't get gradually slower, because these are semiquavers, but so are those. It feels different from there, where you got gradually twice as slow. This is dee 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 1 2 3 4 1 2. Well done. Very good. Would you like another sticker?
Please.
So is it your actual birthday tomorrow?
No, it's my birthday on the 3rd of
On
December.
Saturday.
Saturday, of course. Exciting. And what are you going to do to celebrate?
Yeah.
We were just talking about it
Yeah.
on the way here.
Undecided as of yet.
We are undecided. We might go to the Build-A-Bear workshop.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun for me.
In Hamleys.
No.
Well, however much fun it is for you, you can just thank your lucky stars that you're not in Hanley's doing it because
No.
Bubble.
I'll go to Stratford.
Bubble.
they didn't give us our money.
You didn't give me my bubble.
I did. I'm about to. We applied to the Westfield Building Futures whatever rubbish campaign,
And
they've
they
got
didn't
150,000 giveaway or something for local community stuff in Hackney, and they didn't give it to Hackney Palms. We only wanted £5,000.
Next time, ask for 3 times as much.
No. We have a feedback session in January that we'll find out. You know, I think well. The problem really is the 5%, 95% split between those who have and those who haven't, isn't it? Otherwise people could afford to pay for their tickets and we wouldn't have to go cap in hand to big companies. Never mind. Right, chill out, Kate. Very good sight reading, well done. Keep it up and it will get easier and easier and easier. How's your second page going? Have you started memorising the first page yet?
Yeah.
Great. Do you want to play it to me without?
Sure.
Or do you want another week?
I can try playing it without, but
Okay.
and it's not gonna be perfect.
That's
yeah. Like
Perfect.
just
I expect perfection at all times. Come forward a tiny bit, please, sweetie. Just make sure you're grounded in your feet. Lovely. Well done. Brilliant. Well done. Fabulous. Would you like another bubble?
yeah.
Really, really
Bubble.
good, Lyla. Well done. I think the thing I enjoyed the most was the sound was so nice. And the thing I would like you to think about is when 3 and 4 are best friends, just make sure that 4 is really squishing with the 3. Can you just play me the very opening and think about that? Yeah, because the B flat, exactly, because the B flat in G minor is the note that makes it the minor scale. So it's like a really important note, only second to the G, really. Maybe on a par with the 5th, but you know, it's really important to make it sound really minor. And then
This is because the G minor key is actually the B flat is one of the notes in the scale.
Yeah, the most important note because it's in the triad. So if you think about your major or minor. Major or minor? It's a trick question. That's an open 5th, it's called. I'm not playing the note that makes it minor or major. But then if I can't play 3 notes on the violin. That's definitely minor, isn't it? And that's definitely major. So that's G major. That's G minor. In the arpeggio, it's only the 3rd that changes that's in that like home chord.
And that
So
third
the
is the B
third
flat.
is the B
It's
flat.
like internalization where there's like
Exactly. Precisely. Yeah, well done. And then the other thing is just a tiny bowing thing. Just reiterate that. It's got a little accent on it. It just needs a bit more care.
yeah.
Very, very good. That is bar 45, Hamtal.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, really wonderful. Good. Let's go on. Do you want the music?
I think it's the safer option.
Okay. No problem. So I don't think you need to do any boxes for that first page apart from the last one, which has got both of that, but that stop and the 6ths in it. which is the only bit that you need to keep polishing to get faster, really. That bit, yeah? Yeah?
Should I go
From where it says tutti, please, yes. Well done. It's nicely in tune, but I'm hearing a lot of sliding. This time. Can you think of a way that we can make it more baroque so that you don't hear all the slides?
Should I go from the same spot?
Well, can you just tell me what you think you could do?
Like do a little pause maybe and then shift.
Well, not a pause, but yeah, exactly. Just stop your bow more, yeah? So it's just more light in the bow, and then that creates the space for you to move without hearing every single moment.
So you are able to move your finger while the bow is not moving.
Exactly. Or when it's maybe off the string. And that slur you forgot. Okay, good. One more time. You can take it a bit slow if you want, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Much better. Yeah. Da da dee 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 bum bum. Up bow, sorry. Yes, exactly. You know, I was telling you absolute rubbish. Lies, goddamn lies, when I said it was an up bow. It's not an up bow. Let's go one more time from there. But that was really lovely. So just keep it really light. Light and, it's not quite staccato because that's too heavy, but light and with space for hidden shifts. Yeah? Can you read all of that scroll that I've just put on your... Can you read it?
Yeah.
Good. It's a great life skill, reading difficult handwriting.
Can't even read my dad's. You haven't even seen my dad's.
Should have been a doctor. Okay, off you go. Nice and light. Better. Oh, okay, go a bit slower. Upper, that is an upper. Slowly. Good. Perfect. Well done. Very, very good. Okay, so we're going to put... This is a little bit of a melodic scale where you go up with raised 6th and 7th and then down with the lowered. Times 10 for that. And then this is all very good. And as you get better at it, we'll think more about the light and frothy bowing. Okay, let's see if we can just get to the end. Oh, in half a minute. Good. Good, well done. just sort of pretend that bit's in the next bit because it doesn't really fit with this page. Well done, very good. So I think you could definitely get a credit for that next week if you keep on your wonderful practicing. And have a look at the third page. There's actually not that much that's really difficult.
I've actually been playing like the whole thing.
You've been playing the whole
time,
thing.
So
Wonderful. Well, could you put your own boxes in?
I've already been doing that.
Could you write them in so that I can see which bits you're doing as boxes? Wonderful. And if there's a bit that you're having trouble with, look on my YouTube channel under book 5 because there may well be a practice video to help you with that bit.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Wonderful. And if there's not, I'll make it for you next week. Brilliant. Well done. Next week, can you remind me about making this recording of How's Moving Castle so that you can have it to practice with over Christmas?
I think I've already like fixed the timing and everything.
Oh, but don't you just want it to play with? Bye
yeah,
everyone.
probably.